Well, what can I say? Here we are again. This is starting to become too familiar now. How many nails do we have left in this coffin? Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PSVita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. But not really, because you know why. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. And make sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions on this topic down in the comments section, because I'm pretty sure we're all going to have a lot to say on this one. Yep, but Sony, well, they be doing their thing again. And when I say that, I mean Sony is being Sony. So we had a recent article pop up this week on multiple websites saying that Sony is, well, they're going to be doing a hindrance to the PS Vita and PS3 community. What? Again? But mostly PS Vita, just because, well, this is a Vita channel. So this article comes from GameSpot, and this is what it had to say. Sony is making it harder, no surprise there, to buy digital PS3 and Vita content on October 27th of this year, might I add. We're not going to be lucky for it to be October 27th of 2022. No such luck. Sony reversed its decision to shut down the digital storefronts earlier this year, but now it's going to be getting rid of payment options. As I've always said with Sony, one step forward, two steps back. Sony has announced that starting on October 27th, users can no longer use credit or debit cards, as well as payment methods such as PayPal, in order to purchase digital content or add funds to the PlayStation Store on the PlayStation 3 or PS Vita systems. Oh, but that was so convenient. Why did you have to take that away from us? If users want to continue purchasing PS3 and Vita digital content, which yes, we all do, or in my case, borderline obsessed with it, then sufficient funds need to be added to their accounts in, other ways. And I'm sure we all know where this is going. It's not going to be as convenient now, is it? PlayStation Store gift cards are one example. That's not convenient. Additionally, credit or debit cards and systems like PayPal will still work on desktop, mobile, PS4, and PS5 versions of the PlayStation Store. So hey, there's a little bit of silver lining there, but not really, because convenience. So users can add funds through those and then subsequently use them to purchase digital content on the PS3 and Vita. So we're still going to have some options here. If certain games have in-game store content such as DLC, it is still purchasable through them, but users will still need to pay using wallet funds on the PlayStation Store directly. While this situation applies to all regions, it will impact Japan's users in other ways. In Japan, games with the 0Z rating, which I believe is the equivalent of a mature rating, meaning that they are suitable for ages 18 and up, I really should have looked at that sooner, on digital platforms require a credit card to verify a customer's age. Aha! So this situation is gonna get pretty sticky over in Japan, and depending on what game you're playing, never mind. Japan version of the support page confirms that after this store update, users will no longer be able to purchase 0Z games. I guess they're hinting like, at all. That's a pretty big deal now. Fortunately, DLC for 0Z games will still be available to purchase, and already purchased content will continue to be available for download. Sony is winding down support for its legacy content. Earlier this year, Sony announced that it would be closing down its PS3, Vita, and PSP digital storefronts. However, Sony eventually reversed part of its decision after the announcement's backlash. And it was a lot of backlash, believe me. Yep, there's still a ton of conspiracy theories regarding that one. The PS3 and Vita store would remain online for the time being, but the PSP storefront closure went as planned. And certainly not enough time has passed for us to heal from that wound. Okay, so this article had a lot to digest here. Now, normally this is the part of the video where I would be harping on Sony for all their bad decisions that they've been making, and yes, while this is in fact an anti-consumer move, in my opinion, there is a little bit of positivity, I guess you can say, about it, where I'm not going to exactly try and white knight for Sony here, but I'm trying to see the good in this. And believe me, that can sometimes be very difficult. For one, because of the big Sony hack that happened many years ago, I, for one, don't really prefer to use my credit card on the PlayStation Store on any platform. I personally prefer to use gift cards. Now, I can understand why people wouldn't be into that, because it's just another extra step and not nearly as convenient. I get it. But all jokes aside here, it is a lot safer, that's for sure. And it's not really like Sony is taking away our ability to buy anything on the PS3 or PS Vita store. It's just that you just have to go through an extra step in order to do so. And hey, if you still want to add funds to your wallet and all you have is, let's say, a PS Vita, you can still do it through their web store. And then just simply get on your Vita and use the funds that way. Now, if you live in Japan, yeah, it's a different story. You're pretty much screwed if you want to buy an M-rated game over there. Wow, for the first time However, I think this is the only situation where I'm glad I don't live in Japan. Whoa, did I just say that? I'm talking heresy now. Which makes me wonder, are there going to be a ton of games getting delisted on the Japanese PS Vita store that are M-rated? Or 0Z rated, I guess. Because I can really see that happening. Because what's the point of having games on your store if nobody's able to buy them? Oh, and one other point I'd like to make here is that technically speaking, this isn't really exactly new because Sony has already implemented this in certain regions already. I think the only main difference here now is that it's gonna be more worldwide. So I don't see it as the absolute worst thing. A bad situation, yes, for sure, but not the worst. But of course, this is just one man's opinion here, and I would love to hear your opinion down in the comments section. How does this affect you? Did you prefer to buy your PS Vita games via a credit card or PayPal on the digital storefront, or did you use gift cards much like I do? And if you're still hardcore about using credit cards on the digital storefront, don't worry, you still have till October 27th to do so. Please tell me because I'm dying to know. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. A huge thank you and shout out to all these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible, including Gutter Drums, Himdall Imbert, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Per Sterner, Adam Thury, Skulshire Tugel TCG, BMF, Claimer Malarkey, VG Legends, Jared Haddo, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Richard Cruz, Joseph Shavak, Jelly, H-Hitter, Michael O'Connor, Robert Sylvester, Aridri, Crazy Cat, Jamie, Hector Gonzalez, Kayonko, Burzin Mystery, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monty, Mazgus, Matt Hargett, Smug Wolf, Rizal Pliskin, 1488 Dental, Azumara, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Donut Valley, Ricardo Martinez, Dr. Super Artie, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, Milk Sama, Bushin Ryu Cat, Robert Johnson, Zacrito, Frayden, Joseph Razmick, Shin Snake, and Ellen E. Wazuk. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much. Wow, them taking away the ability for us to purchase mature games on the Japanese digital storefront for the Vita? Why not just ask us to stop breathing while they're at it?